All right, a couple minutes after 7, TSO coming in the next 14 minutes when you hear the Trans-Siberian Orchestra. 25th caller, third row. The show is Thursday at the Times Union Arena. Tickets at Ticketmaster, not Ticketmaster.
No.
Yeah.
1-800-30-EVENT. Price choppers everywhere, or the Times Union box office.
And for today, temperature's going to be quite chilly. High today about 34 degrees. For tomorrow, we expect things to get very, very windy, even chillier. And by Sunday, we'll have snow.
All right, Lovey, introduce our guest, will you?
We have Kim, who is just AKA Dottie Damage from the Albany All-Stars. And we also have Scott Newberry, owner of Rollerama in Rotterdam.
Scott, how are you?
Good, how you doing?
Hold on a minute. I'll be doing better if your mic's on.
I got a little nervous there, Scotty.
Hey, I guess I'm here now.
Dottie, how are you?
Good morning, I'm doing well. How are you?
Good. Now tell me, how long have you guys been in the Albany All-Stars been around?
Albany All-Stars have been around for about a year now. It started about last January.
And how often do you guys have matches?
Well, we actually had our first actual bout in Maine, away in Portland.
Oh, really?
Yeah, in October, and we're starting our first ever bout season starting in February, so it's really exciting.
That's very cool. Let me introduce, they're not on mic yet, but let me introduce the team.
Some of the team.
Yes, some of them.
We've got the Sin and Tonic. Say hi, Sin and Tonic.
Hello.
We got Cinetonic. Oh no, I'm sorry, Cinetonic. We got Glamthrax. I love that name.
Who's That's
Oh.
We've got Scarbucks. We've got Ida Filter Snatch.
You know?
Oh, Ida Filter Snatch. Which one is Filter Snatch?
Oh my God.
OG.
Whose bitch is bruised?
She's filming.
Who's the Beirut Bomber? Is that what it is?
That's me, Beirut Bombshell.
Beirut Bombshell. Now, Lovey had a problem with you. Lovey, what was going on?
Uh-oh.
You know what? For a little girl, you talk a lot of smack. You don't know who you're talking to. You pissed me off so bad yesterday. I was like, you know what? Forget it. I couldn't.
You better put her on
What
mic.
happened?
She called me up. I mean, obviously you could tell she was a little nervous, I think, about what was going to, you know, how it was going to play off. She wanted to make, all right, she broke the mic.
It just doesn't end.
She wanted to make sure that we were very clear that this is an all-women's league, that men have nothing to do with it, and like this is a woman-run organization, period. And she was just kind of concerned because I let her know Scott was coming in as well. And so I hung up with her, and I thought everything was explained, everything was fine. 15 minutes later, the phone rings again. It's like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm tired at this point.
And,
With another question.
yeah.
And with the same questions that we had already discussed. And I'm like,
She got some
I
guns
still
on
had,
her.
I still had to remain, you know, almost professional.
Right.
But she got me to the point where my blood pressure was so high yesterday after I got off the phone with her. I'm like, you know what? Where is this girl? I want to 86 her.
Now, Bomber, what's your end of this deal?
Oh, well, we were just surprised that Scott was going to be here, because we've been working with Scott for, you know, almost the whole time, and he's been great. We've rented space from him, and he's got the nicest floor in the capital region.
Will you stop kissing his ass?
But we were surprised because, you know, he said he was going to be here, and I just wanted to make it clear that, you know, he has nothing to do with Derby, that we're doing this all ourselves.
Right.
You know?
Penis,
This
and
is-
penises are all in it.
Yeah, hey, you know, I didn't say it.
It's like Skankenstein.
Oh, Bob.
Penis bad.
Yeah. You
So-
definitely
Hey, you know,
mandated.
it's a feminist revolution. It really is.
Well, wait a minute. There's one thing between feminism and man-hating. How long have you been a man-hater?
Oh, you know, a few years now.
Are you a lesbian?
No.
Nothing wrong with that, by the way. You know,
Thank you, Seinfeld.
There's nothing wrong with loving the beaver. So
I didn't say that.
Amen.
well, so you're that's great. See, that's
That sells tickets.
bisexuality sells tickets.
You can see what you can do with those skates.
Lovey, I think she'd knock you out. Look at the guns on this girl.
No
Pop her
question.
on the head like Bunny Foo Foo. I don't know. I mean, she like comes up to like my weight, my belly
She'd
button.
knock you out.
If you want to be my lip picker for my belly button, that's fine. But you are a little tiny, really.
That's why I'm a jammer, because I can squeak through.
Yeah. Okay. I'll squeeze you right between my legs. And do all that.
Oh, they call that the black hole.
But I was just like yesterday. I was like, I hung up with her. I was exhausted after talking to her.
She called me up and woke me up from my nap. She's like, I'm gonna get the Beirut bombshell. I'm gonna get her.
That was
I'm gonna get her.
I didn't call you after the second conversation. I called Steve because
I talked to Steve after.
Steve normally does like
Psychology.
People, I said, you would have never got through. Steve would have hung up on you. And I told you that.
Why? Were you fired up?
Oh, I'm always fired up.
I was like, good Lord, lady.
No, I wasn't fired up. I just, you know, I mean, this means a lot to us because we've been working really hard on this,
Sure.
and
Didn't Yahoo have a thing? Yahoo did a story on you guys, or they had you guys like they talked about the female roller derby, and they had like a thing, and you guys were like number 1 or 2 like listed on Yahoo.
Right.
yeah, it's
Alphabetically.
yes. It's been really popular because you know the revolution started probably around 2002 in Austin, and it's been
Yeah.
it's
Listen
just
to
been
Gay
sweeping the
Shabara.
country.
You know, first of all, I have a solution to this issue. Your first match is in locally is in February.
It sure is. It's at the Washington Avenue Armory,
Okay.
February 23rd.
Right. Why don't we have a grudge match between Lovey on skates and Bomber on skates?
There you go.
I don't know. Well, we'll have to give her some training first.
No, you don't want
No,
to
you
love you
don't
on
need to.
skates.
No, Lovey wants to skate. You want to
I
do
do.
it?
I absolutely do.
Can you roller skate?
Scott, can I roller skate?
Oh yeah. Lovey used to. She's a staple. Years ago at the rink, she was there all the time.
Yeah, at the food bar.
No, I didn't mean what she was doing at the moment. She actually skated.
Absolutely.
Dude, she got a trick knee. She's not skating.
Now, hold on a minute. Bomber and
Dottie.
Dottie, what is the fear of putting her up against Bomber as a pre-event match?
Well, let's just say about roller derby, it's a full contact, aggressive sport.
Dude, you want her hitting you?
With some training, I would love to have her hitting our opponents.
Well, you know what? She would train.
Absolutely.
I think she wants to hit you, not your opponent.
Actually, I said to Bomber yesterday, I said, you know what, have Kim call me. I said, I can't talk to you. She's like, well, I can say anything that Kim, I said, I don't care, I want to talk to Kim. I said, I'm not talking to you anymore.
I think she'd work you.
I'm not worried about it.
She got guns on her. She likes these girls all wrestle too. I heard on the
I
side.
don't care.
Kim, you want people at this event? More people that normally might not come out?
Yeah, we'd love.
You want to put Lovey versus
Yeah,
Bomber?
you do.
I want to join your team, but I'm like, are they? Didn't I say that to you yesterday? I was like, are they all like her? I was like, because I couldn't deal with it. There's no way.
You know what? It takes a strong woman with a big ego to play derby, and I think that everybody has this. So when you put all those personalities together, it gets a little.
I don't have a big ego.
Sparks.
I'm just me.
Oh.
I'm who I am.
Wait a second. Yeah, get in here. Let's hear
I'll
it.
bet you have a big ego.
I really don't. Yeah, I honestly
Come
don't.
on, let's see it come out.
Come on, let's tap her. I want some smack talk right here. Get in here. Come on, Baby Bomber. Do it for Lebanon. Get on her.
Hey, Kim, if you let them go off against each other, I'll really promote the event for you.
There you go.
Now, if you want to have her come
but
and
there's a
train with
difference.
you,
There's a difference between the finesse of derby and an all-out grudge match.
well, if you
Look
want
how
to,
nervous she is. She's like, no, Mom.
what's the
Do it. The dark side.
what's the difference?
What's the difference? Well, derby is a sport. We bat
Yeah.
each other. It's a you know there's a certain
It's
amount
a
of rules.
sisterhood.
There's a sisterhood
Yeah.
to it. But I mean, you want to knock it down.
Yeah, I want to knock a bitch down.
That's my dating line.
So, if she comes and trains with you before February, then will you permit a grudge match between her and Bomber?
I don't know.
Yeah. I think it could definitely happen.
Okay.
I think
You know, hey, look.
you were definitely you
Look.
would make an awesome blocker.
If you don't want,
Oh, yeah, I'm not even touching that.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
back, Jesse, back off a little on that. Yeah, you just. She's already starting with the fat jokes.
Wow.
She's already starting with the fat jokes.
What an instigator.
Well, no, see, that's the glory of derby is everyone can play the sport.
Yeah, but
Everyone.
talking about
I'm a
fat
tiny
jokes.
girl.
No
I'm a tiny
offense.
girl. We
Oh,
guys.
here we go.
Go, Lovey,
No
go.
offense. All right, you guys, I'm a big girl too.
Yeah.
What are you wearing? I mean, you got it all.